We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, and today is October 26th, and it is Monday, the beginning of the week. And yesterday was amazing with that spring water. Now, David Wolfe and Daniel Vitalis are always saying things like, people improve their health massively when they go on a raw food diet and stuff like that, but when someone starts to drink spring water, that's when they really make some serious improvements. And all in the past, I'm like, okay, whatever, yeah, sure, But now, after I've been drinking that thing, the spring water for 24 hours, I see exactly what they're saying. It's profound. I mean, I feel more hydrated now than I've ever felt before, energetic, and it's amazing. Babe, are you getting any results like that?
Yeah, I just feel really good with it. And we made the goji juice. We make goji juice every single day, and we made it with the spring water today, and it was totally different. It was like much redder, the color, and it just felt denser, like really just thick somehow, and it was really good.
I couldn't stop drinking it. I mean, even just spring water, it's like my body's taking in all this new water and giving off all the old stuff. It's like I'm replenishing my bloodstream with like spring water. It's amazing. How'd you feel about it, Steven?
It was awesome. The thing that was really cool about it is it bubbles up from the earth, so it's still got its electrons. And that's why we talked a bit about that yesterday. Is electrons are antioxidants just in and of themselves. Because, when your body gets oxidized with free radicals, whenever you get that electron energy from the earth or from the water, it neutralizes them, zaps them just like that. Because
Nice.
the oxidation is a positive charge, electrons are negative charge. Boom. It's awesome.
There you go. Yeah, so me and Angela, before what we were doing was we were buying Fiji water and stuff like that, and then we're like, you know what, we don't want any earthy matter in our water anymore. So what we decided to do is we went to like all the different stores that have that reverse osmosis, like 7 filtration system, and we thought that was a big jump. It's like takes a lot of extra work from us. Now that we're experiencing the spring water, I'm thinking we're going to take it to the next level, and we're just going to only drink spring water on the road and just look for springs everywhere. Now, for all of you, maybe you can help us. How can they help us, babe?
They could go to findaspring.com, and if you know any springs in your area and they're not yet on findaspring.com, maybe you could enter them in. Or if we're coming to your area and you know of springs, then maybe you could let us know and we could go and check them out with you like we did with Brandon yesterday.
Yeah, Daniel Vitalis put this website together, findaspring.com. Go fill it up right now as much as you can, so not only you can benefit, but we can benefit also, because we're going to start using that bad boy. We want to get spring water all the time. So here we are, and Steve,
Yeah.
you're about to do some work on me.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of testing to see how in tune you are with your primitive core nervous system.
Awesome. And what does that involve?
That involves just seeing if you can do the things that you used to be able to do when you were a baby. Because
Wow.
we lose that ability as we get stressed, and stress draws our body closed. We kind of develop an amnesia of that neural developmental system that we had that gave us our perfect posture. So we all walk around like this and get real old real fast.
Right.
So we're going to check that out on here.
Cool. Is this kind of like chiropractic work at all? Or?
Yeah, it's chiropractic. I do chiropractic rehabilitation, but this is comes from the Prague School of Manual Medicine from Eastern Europe. The trickle down from Professor Yanda and Professor Kolaj and Vojta, the techniques that they used to use with CP kids to help them open up better. And so now we're applying that to adults with problems like pain and stress and stuff like that. So.
Right on. I'm excited. One of the benefits of having your own TV show is you get some free treatments. Okay. So how would you like?
We're going to lay back on your back.
Okay.
What we're going to do with Matt is just keep him. We're going to put him in the position he was in when he was roughly 3.5, 4 months old. And the key with this, and Matt he's probably got a pretty strong core, I would say he does, and it looks like he does. But most people, if you put him in this position, you'll see their ribs kind of flare up here. If you can bring it in here, Angela. Their ribs will flare here if you let that go. Here, Matt, kind of let it fall. Let your ribs come up. It's like most people, when they lift their legs up, they're really flared like this, and you can see that mound that falls off. What you want is a nice flat area through there. And when Matt pulled his up, he was anchored, baby. He was right in on it. So he's really in tune with that neurodevelopmental system, which is very cool. Now, one of the things that we do is to self-test this is now we're going to challenge it and let him bring this leg out just a little bit and see if he can maintain this connection. You're going to, more like this, Matt, just kind of reach it out. Perfect. That. And again, just reach it out there. Yeah, see, he's really good and connected there. Most people, when they start putting weight onto their legs, they lose their power and this goes up. So he's got a nice strong core there. So that's one of the things we test to see if he's in tune with his system. The other thing we got to look at is how much he has stress-induced muscle imbalances. Now, being the at-peace guy that Matt is, I would assume that he's going to be pretty... Yeah, see, these fall really nicely. The pecs fall and open up. Most people, when I do this, they're like, ah, and they're real stuck through here. And that just means that they've been drawing forward for a long time because stress has been drawing them forward. Whenever you do that, that causes all kinds of stress and stuff through here. But I know that I saw Matt whenever they were with Dr. George at the Tree of Life, and he worked on his upper traps and he got some pretty amazing results from that. So I'm just going to do a quick release on Matt's traps. Instead of using the tool, I use my thumb. Is all I'll do it this side so you can see. These shoulder shrugger muscles here are the ones that get tight with stress, right? We all get, whenever we're uptight, we shrug our shoulders up. So it's very important to release these muscles, also called tonic muscles. The muscles that get tight with stress are called tonic muscles, and the muscles that get weak with stress are called the phasic muscles. And the whole idea is you release the tonic muscles and wake up the phasic muscles, and then your muscles are back in balance, and then your nervous system is at peace. And that's what we all want and desire. So we just go through a couple of the trigger points on both sides. Really work to lengthen that out. Good. Yeah, and I can feel a few trigger points running through there, probably from just old stress kind of binds up in your muscles too. And the other thing about this stress system of muscles is that emotions get tied up in there too. So a lot of times when I release people's, stress muscles, they'll sometimes open up and start crying and all kinds of stuff like that because your body is the battlefield for the wars of the mind. So we do that, and then we would turn Matt on his side. Let's turn you on this way, Matt. And so now that we've opened him up here, now we got to reawaken the down system, because the lower our center of gravity is, the more power we have, right? A more stable system is a system with its anchor down low. And so a lot of people's problem is the shoulder blade drifts up, and we want to anchor that down. So I push that down, and when I do that, Matt, does that feel uncomfortable, or does that feel good to have that done?
Feels pretty good.
Yeah. It's usually, people go, oh man, can I just keep it there? But when I let go, watch what happens. Boing! Right? So the goal of physical centering is to be as low as possible all the time and being able to hold it there. Now hold it there when I let go. See, he had anchor, and he anchored really nicely right there. And that's the goal. And I created a little system called myobalance, which basically means muscle balance. And that's the process. And like I said, I call it myobalance. We do a lot of self-tests, many more self-tests in addition to that. And I've actually got that available now at the website. It's like 3 free videos people get, like how to do the self-tests and some basic exercises, how to take stress off their body. So
What's the website?
The website is gettoyourcore.com. And there's a picture of me doing a posture thing where I'm pushing away. You can click on that, or you can just put a /CPS, which stands for cross posture syndrome, which is that forward on posturing. But I've got a little video there that teaches all about it. So
Yeah, that thumb of his was serious. Man, that was deep. It's like one of those metal tools.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It just takes the place of metal. Sometimes I use the side of my reflex hammer, but I prefer my thumbs. I don't know how long it'll last, but
Cool. Right on. Thanks for coming on.
hey, my pleasure.
Right.
Hey, it's been an inspiration. I got a couple of emails from yesterday. We head up the meetup group here in town, and man, I got all kinds of awesome emails from you guys. A lot of inspiration, so I really appreciate you coming.
Aw, thank you. Right on. So we've got
Angela Sexmono.
Dr. Steve Hoffman.
and Matt Monarch, and we'll see you tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.